Hello everyone at Steyning Primary and welcome to this week's broadcast prepared for you by your church here in Steyning, the Church of St Andrew and St Cuthbert. As you know, we've been sending you these weekly broadcasts since the beginning of the second half of the autumn term of 2020. So far you've seen a short film called Gracious God, directed by Canon Nigel Hartley from our church. Then our vicar, Father Mark Heather, did a talk called Happy, which is your theme for the term. Our good friend Peter Butchers from the Baptist Church did an address called How Do You Do? And last week, our curate, Father Stephen Mills, gave a presentation called Broken People. And each of these speakers linked their address with a hymn or a song recorded especially for you by members of our choir and our music group. Well, this week I'm delighted to be able to introduce a new person to you, somebody you've not met before. She's called Caroline Armitage, and she's just joined our church for a 2-year period as what we call a lay reader. And during this time, Caroline will be helping Father Mark with the running of the church and also training to become a priest herself. This week, Caroline is going to talk to you about preparing for Christmas, and she's also going to introduce a carol recorded for you by our choir.
Hello, my name's Caroline. It's getting towards Christmas, isn't it? And I've started my Christmas preparations. I've got my Christmas mug of tea out, and I'm starting thinking about making my Christmas cake and my Christmas pudding. One of the first things I always do when we get to Christmas is I go up into the attic, into the loft, and I get some of my Christmas decorations out and I see what's up there. Don't know about you, but I always forget exactly what I have up there. So I've got one of my first boxes down and I'm going to have a look and see what's in it. So let's have a look. I've got, oh look, I found a candle. Well, it's a candle holder. I don't know if the candle will light, but that looks good. What's in this box? Oh, it's sparkly things. I love a sparkly thing. Do you love a sparkly thing? Look, this is a sparkly red decoration. And oh, these are cute. I've got some sparkly little birds, which I can hang up somewhere. So that's another good thing. I'm collecting quite a few things here. Oh, look, I have got a really lovely ribbon. I can use that to put around my cake or, I think I'm going to put it on the cake. I think that'll look really good. It's really nice. Oh, what else have I got? Oh, look, I've got a crib. No, got to have a crib. Oh dear. Got a bit of a problem with my crib. Can you see what's the problem with my crib? It's got broken since last year. Got broken in the loft. And there's no baby Jesus in it. Bit pointless having Christmas without Jesus, isn't it? Oh well, I have to think about what to do about that. Oh, but look, I found this. This crib has got baby Jesus in it. Now that's much better in it. Now this is a real special crib, you know, because I got this crib in Bethlehem, which is where Jesus was born, and it's made out of olive wood, which are the trees that grow in that area of the world, and which grow really well there, and which Jesus would have known, actually. Makes me think of that carol, you know, the one, Away in a Manger. Yeah, Away in a Manger. And the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. Yeah, and he lay it in a manger. That's why it's not a lot of good having one without a Jesus in it, because he can't lay his head anywhere, because he doesn't even exist. But he really did come. He came to earth, away in a manger. And he was put in a manger because there was nowhere to stay. Thing was, it was really busy in Bethlehem. There were loads of people visiting there. And Mary and Joseph, his mum and dad, had come together. And I I don't know if any of you got a mum who's having a baby. You know how tired mum gets when she's about to have a baby? Well, that's how Mary was feeling, and she actually couldn't find anywhere to stay, and they had to stay in a stable. And instead of having a nice Moses basket or a special little crib or a travel cot or a special car seat for the baby, they actually had to put him in the sort of box that they put the hay in for the animals to eat. And that's where Jesus had to be laid down. Just makes us think, doesn't it, that we're really lucky because we can all go home to our beds. But not everyone can in this world. There are some people who are on journeys just like Mary and Joseph were, and who haven't got anywhere to stay because maybe they're trying to escape from somewhere nasty, or they're trying to travel somewhere and they just have nowhere to stay. It's a time that we really do need to think about people who've got lots less than ourselves. It's a time called Advent. Now that makes me think of another thing. That makes me think of my Advent candle. Wonder if that's in this box. Oh, there's more things. Ah, right at the bottom. Look, there's my Advent candle. Advent is what we call this time of year. The time of year just before Christmas. A time when we're waiting and expecting and excited about Christmas. But a time when we need to think about Jesus and how important it is, because Jesus is God coming into this world. And like I said, it's a time when we like to think about people who have a lot less than us. So, what I do with my candle is I light it every day in December during Advent, and it's got all the numbers all the way down the side. And I light it for a little time each day, and that makes me stop and think that Christmas isn't all just about the busyness, about presents, but it's about Jesus. A Jesus who came and didn't have anywhere to sleep and had to be put in a manger. So shall we light the candle and maybe just listen to that lovely carol, Away in a Manger? I've got some matches. Let's hope it lights first time. You never can tell, can you? There. There, my candles are light. Away in a manger. I'm just going to go and sit somewhere and listen to the carol and think carefully about Jesus who came to be with us on earth at Christmas.
This carol is Away in a Manger, and we sing it at Christmas time.